Hello collective, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Dee. So today we're going to do a message from the ancestors. This is a new series on my channel. So this reading is all about connecting you more deeply to your ancestral line and seeing any messages they have for you and how to help heal your ancestral line from generational curses and everything like that. Remember that energy is fluid. This could be past or present or future energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Not try to force anything to fit your narrative, okay? And if you have heavy Pisces energy or have a feminine energy that is in the spirit realm now, passed on, go check out that Pisces reading I did. There was a heavy feminine energy there trying to get a message out to somebody. Either you have heavy Pisces placements or they are a Pisces or they have heavy Pisces placements. So I would suggest checking that reading out. Also, if you guys like to book a personal with me, the link will be in the description and also in the about section of my channel. This reading specifically will be available on my website soon, so look out for it. But let's go straight into it. Thank you. This deck is so freaking huge, man. Okay. We have whole self health, natural therapies, balance. I don't know how to say that word. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I don't know how to say it. Ayurveda? I don't know. If you guys know what that is, I might have to look it up real quick. Okay, re-energize your life. Clear, positive space, harmony. You guys may need to look more into your diet, making healthier choices, maybe getting more rest, finding more time to meditate. But we'll see in a second. Okay, so it's Ayurvedic and it's a more natural way to, like a natural remedy, like herbs and stuff like that. I had to pause to look it up because I was like, it's gonna bother me if I don't. But we're gonna get straight into your spread and see what messages your ancestors have for you. Got a lot falling out right now. Alright. Okay, so your first card out is the Fool. Yeah. Temperance. So we have Aries energy. We also have Sagittarius with Temperance in the reverse. I'll just move this over just a little bit to give us some more room. Okay. Maybe you are thinking of having a more holistic approach in career as well. Want to be a holistic doctor. Want to help people with nutrition. Yeah. They want you to make a decision with that Judgment in the reverse. It's like making a clear decision. It feels like you're knocked off course right now for some reason. Okay, Pisces energy and Taurus energy with the Hangman and Empress in reverse. Too many. On the bottom, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, something is stunted right now. Like before you could go towards this leap of faith right here, towards this new beginning they want you to take. You're at a standstill at the moment. You have the 5 and the 4 of swords here too. You also had 3, 4, 5 as well. So it's like aligning, almost being there. Wanting to go forward a little bit quicker with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but also have the Knight of Wands in reverse, so there's a delay here for moving forward. You might have to cut somebody out. When I was shuffling for your energy, I was getting an energy of being distracted by something. It could be a person, or it could be a way of thinking, but I did get the energy of you guys being distracted by something that's causing delay, or what your ancestors are trying to give to you right now. So in your first card, you have the Fool, Aries energy, and this is pretty much the main message they have for you. So let's see where it goes. Okay, let's see. Spirit, please clarify the Fool for me. Thank you. Five of Wands reverse. Look at that. The High Priestess, Pisces energy, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Four of Cups in reverse. Heavy on the major arcana, guys. The Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands reverse, Love is reverse, Gemini energy. The Knight of Cups, Judgment, and the World, fixed sign energy. Heavy on the Taurus and Pisces. Spirit, it's like you're almost attuned, you're almost aligned, but you're not paying attention to something. Like you were paying attention at first, but something distracted you and it fed your ego with this Queen of Wands in reverse. But Spirit is like, it's time for you to make the call to close this chapter, because they're trying to get you to enter into your new cycle. What distracted you is just ego. It's not about love. It's not about self-love. It's not about divine love. It could be a karmic friendship or relationship. Take it how it resonates. It's minuscule. It's not what you're supposed to be paying attention to. And deep down in your intuition, you know that you have to let this go. You know that there's something there, something better. The cup in front of you, something's being offered, but you're not paying attention to the divine. You're not paying attention to the messages your ancestors are trying to give to you right now, because they want you to go towards this new beginning. They want you to take that leap, and you were steadily working on this, but something in your present moment, something in the 3D has distracted you from that. Okay. Yeah, you have to release something. You have to let it go. And that could be a number of things. A third party energy could be anything. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a place, a thing. Alright, Spirit, please clarify the Page of Swords. The King of Swords. I also have to read the messages for the whole self-health. I'll do that at the end of the spread though. I usually do it in the beginning, but the Page of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Magician flipped upright, more Gemini energy, Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Nine of Swords. You have almost all the pages out here. Only missing the Page of Cups. The Chariot, Cancer energy, also Gemini energy with the Magician. They wanted you to stay curious and enlightened about what wasn't meant for you, to heal that abandonment wound, to not be afraid to go towards destiny or your goals, whatever you have for yourself, for you to keep practicing what you preach, to not be stuck in any type of energy like them. They want to help you stay clear and stay curious and make the right decisions. I'm getting not being distracted by friends, platonic relationships. Some of you may be in college right now. And so, because I'm getting this young energy with the pages here. You're getting distracted by the mundane things around you, and it's giving, because you had the Three of Cups in reverse as well. They're saying like it's okay to, you know, to have fun and live your life. Like if you're in college, of course you want to go to like all the parties and make new friends, to go on new ventures, make new memories. But it feels like you're getting consumed with that a little bit. It could have been like you might have spent the summer, if you live, you know, in the West, depending where you are in the world. If you're on summer break, you might spend a lot of time going out with friends and stuff like that, possibly drinking and partying. Don't want to put that, everybody has their own versions of how they have fun, but they don't want you to get distracted by that. They are saying that there is something that you need to keep yourself open with, curious about, continue to learn, continue to grow. With that King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, it's like you're stunting your growth. You're out of alignment right now. Whatever was like putting a fire under you before, you're getting distracted. Look, the Page of Cups in reverse. Didn't I just say we were missing the Page of Cups? They don't want you to get distracted by small things. They're trying to get you to wake up to the bigger picture of what you're destined for in this lifetime, what you're supposed to do at this moment. They are trying to have you keep a clear mind, a focused mind, and leading you in the right direction on your path, giving you the tools that you need, which is the very basic meaning of the Magician card. But yeah, you're out of balance. You're not grounded, and they're trying to get you to work towards being balanced, going towards, I'm just saying, like, just having a pinpoint. Like, I don't know if I'm saying the right words, but just being very precise and on point about what you're doing. So they're trying to lead you in that direction, but you're distracted right now. And it could be the way you've been eating and stuff too. Maybe you've been eating out a lot and all that. But let's get into Temperance in the reverse. What do they want me to acknowledge? They want you to acknowledge them. That's Temperance in the reverse is them. Sagittarius energy. You can have ancestors who passed on who have heavy Sagittarius placements. Spirit, please clarify Temperance in the reverse. Thank you. The Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, there's some type of new beginning here for you guys, but it's like you're distracted by something else, and they're trying to get that message to you. The Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Whoa. I'm gonna take the Queen of Cups. Sorry for all the pauses. My little fire sign is home. Okay. You have healed for something that you don't talk about. And it has a lot to do with like how you loving yourself. And when you made that decision, judgment. Let me see here. When you made that decision to look at this heartbreak, you released and started a new chapter for yourself. When you made the decision before to heal yourself. You had a new beginning happen for you, right? You looked at the pain, you let it go, you healed that, and you started into a new chapter. And it feels like you're it feels like you're repeating that. And they don't want you to do that, but you're doing it in a different way. It feels like you thought whatever you were healing or looking at was it at that time, in that point in time, wherever that is for you, collective. And you weren't listening to them then, it feels like. And then when something finally hit you in the face, when it was time to, go to judgment, have that awakening, you paid attention to your surroundings, you paid attention to the synchronicities. You know what? Let me read this oracle real quick so I could have a clear understanding, because like I said, I usually do that first and I didn't do that first. So whole self-healing is 98. September 8th could be significant for you guys, and that's coming up because we're already in August at the time of this reading. And honestly, this is the last oracle in this book. So like I said, closing a chapter out, closing something, and you're delaying that because they're trying to offer you something new, something fresh. Okay. Have a look at your whole self. Have you felt sluggish or out of balance? Have you been craving a certain type of food or drink? Be conscious of everything you are putting into your body, including food, ideas, images, and breath. You are what you consume. Be more aware of what you choose to put into your body. Make choices for your wellness. Focus on refining your diet. You may need to add, avoid, or moderate a food group. Each person's body reacts to foods and drinks in a way, and in its own way. Only you can determine what is the best diet for you, and you can only do this by paying attention to your whole self. Tiredness, headaches, pains, stomach issues, or something else you have accepted as normal can be improved or elevated by changing in diet. This card is prompting you to take charge of your health by making a change and creating wellness. And this doesn't really have to just be about food. Like I said, it could be what you're consuming. It could be the things that you're watching. It could be the people that you are around and what they're doing around you. Like say that everyone was vaping and that wasn't something you were really doing before, and now you're vaping because you're around certain energies and certain people, right? There was something that you stopped. There was something that you stopped doing when you realized the pain that was causing, the hurt that was causing. You chose to love yourself. Like I said, it was something that you did not talk about. When you weren't listening to your spirit guides, your ancestors before about it, you had an awakening. You had something happen that made you be like, okay, I have to do this. You could have had like a cancer scare or something like that, and you went and made sure everything was fine, but the doctor said, well, you have to change this, right? And you might have did that for a while, and then all of a sudden you just stopped because you started to feel better. You started to feel healthier. You started to, start to get that energy again, and then you went back into an old routine. Is what it feels like. And like I said, for some of you it could be the diet thing, some of you it could be vaping, some of it could be the TV you watch, all those things, the people you hang out with. It's something like that. It's a distraction. It's not the healthiest option for you. Whatever you were doing before, it feels like you're supposed to get back to that, because your other card is re-energize your life. And I feel like you were in harmony at one point. You were at peace at one point. And then you got distracted by the 3D world about maybe overworking yourself. And then you went back into old habits. Excuse me. The spirit is saying here that you were acknowledging, you were being curious, you were doing your research. You were learning something. Excuse me. and then you got distracted again. So they want you to acknowledge how you had that big moment happen for you and you really made that choice to change. They want you to get back into that energy, but there's something else. There's something new here that they're trying to give to you. There's something that you need to go towards that they're trying to give to you. It could have been something that you couldn't do when you were healing this specific situation. It could also be mental health. I saw the Nine of Swords here as well in the deck. But there may have been something that you couldn't do at the time, and that opportunity might be coming around because at the time that it came around, you had to focus on you and healing yourself and whatever that means for you, collective. And it may be coming back around, but you're starting to get distracted again, and they're trying to get you out of that. Alright, Two of Wands reverse, Spirit. Two of Wands reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. Have you ever fixed sign energy? Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Four of Swords. Four of Wands. Three of Cups. The Fool on the bottom. It feels like the skills they have given you, which is what this Two of Wands is, to really know when something isn't a part of your path and purpose in life. Knowing that you're supposed to go after everything that you desire with the Fool. Just take that risk and not be stagnant and stuck. To set firm boundaries as well with yourself. To know who aligns with you, who doesn't, with that Four of Wands and the reverse and the Three of Cups. To take your time to evaluate. You're supposed to, they are telling me that you know when something is a karmic cycle. You know when something isn't for you. Fours could be important for you. Look out for that synchronicity as well. But they're saying you know when something isn't a part of your plan deep down. You know when something is a karmic cycle. You know when it's time to celebrate, and you know who's for you and who's a part of your spirit teams. They're saying that you are usually quick on your feet about what doesn't align with your purpose. That's something they gave you in this lifetime. To not be stuck. To not choose others over yourself. To know when it's time to move on, when you're no longer happy. To set those boundaries with that Seven of... The Emperor, Aries energy. To step into that masculine energy and make that clear decision. To know when you're supposed to move on for something, when it's it, when it's time to close that door, when it's time to end it with that soulmate, when you learned the lesson and you moved on. To know when that job is done, you learned what you needed to learn and move forward. So that's why it's kind of getting me that you guys are distracted and stuck on something instead of taking that leap forward. You have the Fool here twice because they gave you the courage to do that. They give you the courage to move forward and to know when something is completed, to know when something is done. Because like I said, you've gotten distracted before, and it feels like you were on that path and you were just go, go, go. You were really focused for a while when you had your first awakening, and then now that you're going into a new one, you're really distracted by something. I might have to put extra cards on that for you guys, for those who aren't really super clear on it. But the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you could be overworking yourself for a job that's not even worth it. Okay. How can I honor them? You have Judgment in the reverse. Spirit, please clarify Judgment in the reverse. The Tower, Scorpio energy. Have you on a fixed sign, guys? Have you on that? Seven of Cups. The Emperor, Aries energy. The King of Cups in the reverse. The King of Wands. The Hermit, the Sun. So we have Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Leo, fixed signs. They're telling you to make a decision. You're afraid to tear whatever this is down. Yeah, they want you to get out of your head. Nine of Swords in reverse. They don't want you to have this fear here. They want you to make the decision. Because whatever this is, like I said, is ego. It makes you feel good in the moment, but it's not, there's no love in whatever this is. They want you to make a clear decision because it's knocked you off with the Hermit in the reverse. You know it's not making you happy. With the Sun, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, there's not enough emotion in this. It's not enough love and care. There could also be some type of confusion, but I'm mostly getting make the choice. Close this out. Because it's not enough love here. It's feeding your ego. It's making you feel good in the moment, but it's not getting you anywhere. It's not nurturing you. It's not providing for you the way you need it to. Don't be afraid to let this fall. But that's how we're in the reverse. Because you're supposed to let it. You're not supposed to have any fear. 10 of Wands in reverse. You gotta let it go. These are not your burdens to carry. 10 of Swords. You can't fix whatever this is. It's only hurting you at the end of the day, whatever it is. You have to get out of your head about it. They want you to make a clear, decisive, they want you to go into this next era. They want you to go into this next phase of your journey. They want you to be heavy in your divine masculine and a healthy energy of your divine masculine and make that choice and honor yourself. No more feeding your ego, whatever this is, because it's not nurturing you. It's not nurturing your soul. It's not nurturing your heart. You chose yourself before. You chose to love yourself before. You chose to make that decision, even if it's something that you don't tell anybody. Because you're going to get something. That's what these readings are about, aligning with destiny, aligning with your purpose, helping you see that you're not making past mistakes that your ancestors have done, to really heal those wounds that have followed you into this lifetime. That's what this is about. They're telling me they gave you everything you needed, the Magician. Now you have to follow through with your end and no more distractions. How can you deepen your relationship with them? You have the Hangman in the reverse. Spirit, please clarify the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. They want you to face this head on. No more fighting, no more ignoring. Yeah, look at that. No more putting a blindfold on. No more staying stuck in this energy. They want you to move forward and have clarity. You're really stuck in your head about this. About staying where you are. Like, for some reason you think Justice, Libra energy. They want you to honor them by bringing balance and peace into your life and getting out of this stuck energy. Stop telling yourself like this is what you're supposed to be, this is what you're supposed to be doing, it's okay to be here. But that's Seven of Swords. That's a lie that you're telling yourself. You could also have somebody saying, oh, it's okay, like you could get it done Monday, but it's the weekend and we're supposed to be doing this, this, and that. You know, you might have an energy around you just feeding that ego, feeding your ego to make you say, okay, yeah, I'll do it later, or I don't have to. The Queen of Pentacles is about caring about yourself, bringing stability within yourself and nurturing yourself right now. Spirit is like, no more ignoring, no more leaving this in the back of your mind. Whenever something, it feels like with that Strength in reverse, they're going to trigger you until you really are like, okay, I've had enough. I'm really going to get it done. I'm really going to do this. Justice again. Balance. I'm also seeing the Devil peek out at me. Okay? It's overindulgence in something. Like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily just be food or anything like that. It's not helping your growth at all. And it's exhausting you and lowering your energy. So they want you to completely surrender. How you honor them is letting this go completely. Because in some way it's triggering you with that strength in reverse, whether you realize it or not. It's triggering you into isolation. Isolation is triggering you into ignoring. It's triggering you into a version of yourself that no longer exists. A past version of yourself that you should not be going back to with that Eight of Cups. Yeah, I keep breaking on justice. It's time to bring balance. It's time to bring peace within yourself. This is pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty intense. Spirit, please clarify the Empress for me. Clarify the Empress. Thank you. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. The World. I'm telling you. They are heavy on, I gave you the knowledge to know when something is nurturing and caring and when something is codependent with the Empress in the reverse. Because the gifts they gave you is to open your mind and be curious about things that do not serve you, things that do not love you. To know that you have it on your own. This is pre-Empress energy right here with the Nine of Pentacles. To know when it's too small and to when to reject something that does not love you fully. It's like they're telling you, you know exactly how to close out these energies. You know how to leave these energies in the past once you've learned everything. Yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse, when it's not for you, when they're breadcrumbing you, when it's not for you, when it's not healthy. They're telling you they have given you the knowledge, they have given you enough soul lessons about this and this type of energy for you to still get stuck in this karmic lesson, is what I'm getting. You know when to walk away, but for some reason it's really hard for you. This could be like a deep karmic lesson for you. Because they're telling me that you usually know when to let it go. That you're comfortable and confident in yourself. But in some way, you're very stuck in this codependent energy with this situation. Because with the World there, it's like you've closed this chapter before, so why is it so hard to close it now when you know that it's not for you? Alright, you have Six of Wands reversed for their hopes for you. Spirit, please clarify the Six of Wands reversed. The Two of Cups. The Moon. The Six of Cups. The Six of Swords reversed. The Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, they want you to realize when something is for you that aligns. They want you to know when something is ego. When things are hidden from you and keep you stuck, that you have clarity to know to move on. Three of Wands. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I just get this energy that you've done this before, you went through this before, something that wasn't nurturing, something that left you unhappy, that you was like, okay, I've had enough, I'm moving on. This isn't enough stability for me. This isn't emotional stability for me. Like, you knew when to block and when to cut off. We also have 7-7 here, so that could be significant for you. And then you manifested something new for yourself. Six of Cups in reverse. but you're having a hard time letting this go. So this lets me know that this is a very heavy karmic cycle for you. They want you to acknowledge, like, deep in your soul that you know that something isn't right. And you know deep down that something isn't right. Something is keeping you stuck. You know it. And you could just, because we did have the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups reversed, because you feel very deeply about this situation, you're letting your ego ride the wave. Something didn't work out recently with this energy. A plan fell through or something like that. A project didn't go well or something like that. And somehow you got distracted in someone saying, or like I said, it could be a thought process or something. It's okay. We'll have another chance. And this could have been like a big project or a big thing, like a very, like, I keep getting college for some reason. It could have been like a big part of your letter grade. Like maybe you took summer classes today and you had to do a group project, and this is how you started hanging out with these people, right? And instead of working on it, you got distracted by them like wanting to watch TV, wanting to go out to eat, you know, not really focusing on the project. And you were shooting for an A, or you at least like at 85, a B or something like that, and you got a D. Or you were very close to failing because you guys didn't put in the effort that you needed, because you kept getting distracted by whoever this group project may have been with, right? And you felt really, you know, shitty about it. You were just like, well, I wanted to do better, I wanted to be better, and then someone was like, it's all good, you'll have another chance. Like, you literally took extra classes in the summer to bring up your grade, but you started hanging out with these people, and now you made your GPA just a little bit lower. It's like that type of energy. Because you got distracted, you taking that extra course, you taking those extra classes to graduate sooner, you know, do whatever you need to do. Hanging out with those energies brought your GPA down, and now you have to try even harder in the fall semester to get it back up. You know, you had a plan for yourself, and distraction got in the way because someone was in your ear. Some energy around you was distracting you. I'm getting it's platonic. I'm not really getting romantic, but it could be romantic. Take it how it resonates. And your spirit team is like, we've helped her, or, you know, we helped you learn this lesson before. We helped you learn when to know that and discern that these energies are not for you. These energies are not a part of your soul team, your soul tribe, divine union, whatever it is. We've shown you the signs, the telltale signs of when these energies are not supposed to be in your life, that these are karmic energies, that these are temporary soulmates, and you let these people, energies, I don't want to say people because it doesn't have to be a person for all of you. You let these energies distract you from your goal. Even though deep down with that moon and this Ace of Swords, you know that these energies are not for you. You know how to be independent. You know how to take care of yourself. But because you wanted to have fun or you wanted to do something different, you got super distracted. And you didn't stay on course. You didn't stay on plan. And that happens. We're all human. But they want you to get back on course. Is what this is. Okay. So how do they want me to heal my ancestral line? Is this one? Look at that. The Knight of Wands falling on the Knight of Wands. I think that's dope. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for me. The Eight of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, they want you to release this and keep working towards your goals, the plans that you have for yourself, and disconnect from these energies. Like I said, I'm getting platonic energies. I'm getting people that are not really your friends. Yeah, the Devil, the Lovers in reverse, the Six of Cups, so sixes could be significant. Yeah, the Star, Aquarius energy. These energies are, I'm not getting like fear or anything. It's more so toxic. It's more so overindulgence is what I'm getting. Spirit is like, it's time to Go back on path. Go back on towards your journey. No more balancing act. No more back and forth. You have to listen to the call from them and disconnect from these people. Because their words mean nothing. Like they say a bunch of stuff that doesn't really mean anything. But it's like fitting in energy, like is what it is. Spirit wants you to get back on course because you have something better and more abundant and more stable coming in. And like I said, I'm getting like soul tribe, like chosen family. So within the next, I feel like few months or weeks, you're going to meet the right people who align with you. But whatever these energies are, they're distracting you from your hard work. They're distracting you from your plan. And Spirit is saying with that 3 of Pentacles in reverse, it's time to disconnect from those energies. Alright, so we have a healing message, which is Strength, Leo energy. Spirit, please clarify. Ooh, cards flying everywhere. Please clarify the Strength card for me. Look at that, the star fell out. Aquarius energy. Death, Scorpio energy. Heavy on the fixed signs, guys. Heavy on the fixed signs. The 6 of Pentacles flipped. And look at that, the Fool. On the bottom we have the 3 of Swords, the Page of Wands, the 6 of Cups. Yeah. They're telling you to stay strong. You're going to have something that happens with these energies that hurt you. Okay? That brings you some type of pain. Okay? Spirit is saying be strong because it's supposed to help you go towards something that's more nurturing and carry and go towards that new beginning. Because we have the Fool here again, which was your first card out. You're going to go towards something that's more stable and abundant and worth giving to. You're aligning with your destiny. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana here. You have a lot of majors in this reading. But you're going towards your happiness, your new beginning. But you have to realize when something is healing your heart and not hurting it. Putting 3 swords in it. Right? And like I said, it's going to be different for all of you. Whatever this overindulgence is. Whatever this toxic energy, this devil energy is for you. Once you let it go, let it in, step into rebirth, you have something coming in. Something that your ancestors want you to have. But you have to face this pain of letting this go. You have to face this. Because it's similar to whatever this was here. When you weren't paying attention, when you were getting distracted, when your ancestors were trying to get a message to you, you got distracted and then judgment came. And then you was like, okay, I gotta move my ass. I gotta go towards my goals, my aspirations. I have to heal this in order to step forward and move forward. I have to choose myself. I have to love myself. Advice for the collective. Oh, too much. Advice for the collective. We have the Tower, the 7 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. The 2 of Wands and the Knight of Cups reverse. The Devil reverse, Capricorn energy. The 4 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands, the 8 of Swords reverse, the 5 of Pentacles, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, major release. Major release. Once you fully detach from these energies, because like I said, they're saying a whole bunch of nothing. They're going to try to distract you from moving on, right? But once you just let it come crashing down with that Tower there, Scorpio energy, and fully detach, they're going to have some type of victory coming. Like the blindfold is going to come off. And you're going to realize like you can't, like you're going to heal. but not with them, the Chariot in reverse, because they're not on the same frequency as you. Whatever these energies are, in spirit's like you've been hanging on so. I'm gonna say this. They are very attracted to your energy, whoever these energies are. So they're trying to hang on tight to you because you're going to fully detach. That's what this is. They're going to try to say, and do, and pour some type of love, quote unquote, into you. But it's a breadcrumb energy. It's not for you. And so as soon as you completely surrender and let this go, you're going to have some type of success, especially with that Six of Wands. You're going to see the light with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're going to realize that you can't move forward. Look, the Ten of Cups. You're going to move forward into something, but you have to keep fighting to push like yourself away from these energies. Like Three of Pentacles in reverse, it just doesn't work with whoever these energies are. It's like they showed you one specific face at one point, and then things came to light, but because you started to care about them or something, like I wish I could pinpoint it a little bit better, but everybody's situation is going to be different. This is one of those things where it's like your reader can't really pinpoint it, but you guys completely understand what it is and what it means. You know, because I get that all the time. Like I know that you guys will completely understand what this is, even if I don't completely understand, you know? Advice for the collective, advice. Oh my God. I was about to say, if this card comes out, I know I'm on the money. Oh my God. I was like, I know I'm on the money if this card comes out. Look, karmic relationships. And I know you guys saw that flip. I know you did. Because I kept saying this is some type of karmic situation for you that is distracting you. I'm telling you, I had the strongest feeling that it was going to come out. And I literally was about to say, right before it flipped, I was about to say. Alright, karmic relationships is 84. And August 4th just passed at the time of this reading. So you could have had something major happen on that day. Or maybe even like this time last year something happened, you know? And Spirit wants you to pay attention to what happened on that day. You could have had something happen in December or early January as well. Maybe even March, like the beginning of this year sometime. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of the cosmic history are incarnated on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind, seeing things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second-guessing mode, instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. Excuse me. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Starseed Soul Inquiry. Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? I'm telling you. These energies, because I feel like it may be one-on-one. I feel like it's a group. Some of you may not be. Some of you might just be one energy. Some of you it's a karmic group of people that you've been hanging out with lately that has knocked you off course. Because I kept getting distraction this whole time. Even like before I started pulling cards, like just shuffling for your energy, I just kept getting distraction. Something is distracting you. It's a karmic situation. It's a karmic relationship, okay? We have forge, don't follow on the bottom. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Okay? I feel like your ancestors are leading you in the right direction. And they have been for a while now. But this moment in time, wherever you find this reading, you were distracted for a while now. It feels like a few months. Could have been a year. Take it how it resonates. But you have been in this karmic situation with these people. And like I said, you've had a similar lesson here. So when you think back to these energies, think about that first situation you had that was very similar to this. How did you choose yourself? How did you love yourself in that situation? How did you rebirth and go towards your new plan? How did you protect your heart? How did you open your heart? How did you heal your heart to give and receive what you deserve? And not take breadcrumb energy. How's the pain in this situation similar to the pain of the past? And what messages was Spirit trying to get to you at that time? Because it's very similar. It feels like something that you've went through before. Same frequency, different body of a karmic relationship. A karmic situation. How did you choose yourself last time, collective? How did your ancestors show you the way to choosing yourself and loving yourself? Because it's something that you have to do again. It's something similar. Advice for the collective. Advice. You're very close to achieving your goal. Meditate, new moon in Pisces. Have faith in your dreams. Look at that. A new start is coming. A fiery climax approaches. Aries energy. Look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius energy. On the bottom, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Okay, let's see what else we have. These are new cards. These are the soul's journey. Advice for the collective. Advice. Look at that health came out. I'm telling you, this has something to do with like either going out to eat with these people, going out partying with these people, vaping, smoking, you know, drinking, partying. Like that's the type of energy I'm giving with the overindulgence. Okay, but this has heavy to do with your health. It could be mental, emotional, physical health, any type of way. But it is, I'm kind of getting mental health. Only take that if it resonates, okay? But it's something in regards to your overall being that these people are affecting you in some way. Okay. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I can't read today, guys. I cannot read today. And I don't even think we're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde yet. I know Venus is still retrograde, I believe. At the time of this reading. Advice. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Denial. I acknowledge my fears, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Self-esteem. I post gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. This is heavy, like yellow chakra. So you might have to balance that out. Okay, death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings, and then we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that honor, harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So this is deeply telling me, like, so it could be mental health is what this says, especially with the Three of Swords. It's time to let this go because it's doing something to your mental health, your emotional health, is what I'm getting. For you. Telling yourself that these are your people, telling yourself that it's okay to do this, to prolong, you know, however it resonates. This is affecting you. And it's not about blaming people or placing blame on yourself for not catching it earlier. It's about, okay, it took me a minute to get out of this karmic lesson. It took me a minute to acknowledge this karmic lesson. It's okay. I forgive myself. I was supposed to learn this. I was supposed to be here. Don't get mad at yourself for prolonging these relationships, these energies being around you. Okay? Because you were supposed to learn something here. It just took you a little bit or a little while to wake up to it. But don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your intuition or anything like that. Because karmic relationships come in. They're supposed to help you acknowledge, but sometimes we get distracted by them. We get sucked in by them. And it takes people a long time to get out of karmic situations. Some people marry their karmic soulmates and be in those relationships for years and years and years until they finally wake up to the cycle that they keep repeating, you know? And people get mad at themselves about that. It's okay to be upset, but don't stay in that energy, okay? This is also a new deck. This is Angels and Ancestors. Advice for the collective. Advice. Okay, so we have 2. Oh, 3. We have Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. I'm telling you something about, some of you guys might have like been sick or something. Take that if it resonates. We have Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. And then we have Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Is there another page for these? Because I thought the Guardians were supposed to be here. Okay, Medicine Guardian is 108. October 8th could be important. January 8th or the month of September. Water Guardian is 114. What's Direction? Okay, and Direction Guardian is 96. I try to only pull one of these, but if it comes out, it comes out. I'm not going to question spirit and the messages they try to give you guys because they're all significant and they all, and since these are collective, everybody's going to have a different message and resonate somewhere. So just take what resonates. Okay, so Medicine Guardian. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. Healing angels can help you heal emotionally, spiritually, and physically with their energy, but they can also direct you towards information that will help you return to wholeness. When this card appears, information is being revealed that can help heal an aspect of your current situation, whether that be your health, relationships, or even career. So be alert for this. The Medicine Guardian has Healthiest, I think I said that right, which represents the capacity to heal with the power of will and desire, and a chalice, which represents returning to a state of wholeness, a state where your cup is no longer full but overflowing with goodness. The emerald color of the card represents the healing rays of Archangel Raphael and his healing angels. You are being exposed to information and insight that will have a dramatic healing effect upon your life. If you are working through something mentally or emotionally, know that there are spiritual energies supporting your healing. If you are working through something that is physically challenging, pay particular attention to information that's coming to you that feels inspired, insightful, and warm. It will be supportive of your wellness. Your angels are here to remind you that your natural state is one of wholeness, and you are on the road to relieving that wholeness once more. Some of you might have injured yourself physically, like something that is healed, but if you put too much pressure on it or you move a certain way, it may hurt, right? And so it feels like physically some of you have overextended yourself to these energies, maybe like helping them move, helping them carry like heavy like stuff or something to that weight. Some of you, for a lot of you, I feel like it's mental health, but for some of you it's physical. And in some way this person always, or these energies always talk you into doing something that is overbearing to you and your health, but you try to be a trooper and you try to push through it for some of you, and that's not fair to you. And somehow you always get talked into doing something that you didn't want to do, you know? Like I said, don't be hard on yourself about that, because at some point in time we all try to fit in, we all try to be helpful, and sometimes we don't think of ourselves. The selfless energy, especially with that, the hangman can be selfless energy, right? But not to specific energies, especially these energies being karmic. Okay, we have the water guardian. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is an element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The water guardian represents the angels of water, who can help you dive within to understand the depths of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadow of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you hear the messages these have for you and unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Okay. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. And then we have Direction Guardian. Connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. That's that Ace of Wands energy. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads and don't know which way to go. When we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture, they can help us know what is best for all involved. The Direction Guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces, one with a child, one with a bull, and one was a lion, and one was an eagle. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in many guises and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. Your path isn't set in stone. Your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you could take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So if you know that there's a direction to be made, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. Sometimes the oracles give better messages than me. I promise you. Heal yourself, pay attention to your intuition and your emotions, and then choose the best option for you. Advice for the collective. Sorry about that little ringing. I tried to put it up. My son's watch broke, so I can't turn off the alarm. I just have to wait for it to stop. But confirmation. Advice for the collective. Okay, so we have take action. And we have abundance. We have helpful people, which I believe will be your soul tribe in the future. Be assertive. Heavy on that. No need to worry. And we have no. So we had a yes or no question on your mind. Spirit is saying no. On the bottom, we have perfect timing. Okay, last one, collective. Affirmation of advice for the collective. Affirmation of advice. I align everything I need in life by simply being me. I know growth is often disguised as discomfort on the bottom. Okay, collective, I really hope this message helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of my reading. Like I said in the beginning, if you feel called to book a reading with me, the link is in the description, also in the about section of my channel. You can also email me. That is also in the about section of my channel. This reading will be available on my website soon if you want a more channeled message. You guys stay safe. You guys stay blessed, and I will see you in the next one.